The whole truth, nothing but the truth, the unspoken truth.
Keeps happening. One life, one love, we got to live. Shorty, come with me.
Yo, it's your boy Kupid, aka Q, and you already know we're on another episode of Unspoken. And this episode is going to go over how I became a booking agent in the soca industry, or Caribbean industry, if you want to say, because we do soca, we do reggae, we do dancehall. So, yeah. But again, like always, like every single episode, to talk about this topic, we gotta start from the beginning. So anyways, for those of you who don't know, I am a hip-hop artist. Again, go by Kupid, aka Q. And for the people who know me in the soca world, I also book some of your favorite soca / reggae / dancehall artists. Yes. I work for the company riddimstream. Riddimstream. The one day or one episode that I'm not wearing the riddimstream hat that I know. Every other episode I'm gonna have. But anyways, to start with this, you have to go back to 2017, actually a little bit before that. Side note, Dollar Sham, aka Sham, aka don't mess with that man's money. Me and him knew each other from going on like maybe 13 years now, right? Always assisted him with stuff. If he called me, whatever he needed, got it done. If I called him and I needed something, he got it done. That's family for life, right? So he always for years, be like, yo, F your 9 to 5 and come work for me. And I'd be like, bruh, I can't. F your 9 to 5 and come work for me. As a lot of people know, 90% of the time, if you're an independent artist, you're probably doing a 9 to 5, and you're also doing shows. Unless you hit that plateau that you're making enough money, maybe streaming or performing wise, that you don't have to do anything outside. Back then, I was doing hip hop and still working at 9 to 5, so I was, hustling in the greatest form that you can hustle. And Jam would always hit me up and be like, so you ready to quit your 9 to 5? You ready to quit your 9 to 5? And I was just like, bro, chill out, just chill. So fast forward a little, in 2017, this is after Who Shot You is out, after I think Rant was out. I'm pretty sure either I was rapping Rant that summer or it was out already. And he calls me one night, and I can't remember what I was doing, but he called me and he was like, yo, I got this show in Canada, in Calgary. I'm bringing Teddy, I'm bringing King Bubba, Kerwin, DJ Rusty, and Rusty G, and Second Star's manager, Shane. And he was like, you're coming. And I was like, bro, I got work the next day. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not coming. I got work the next day. And he was like, nah, you're coming. I bought your ticket. What the fuck?
We're doing this different. Sorry, kid. Fuck up your shit. No homo. What happened was, one day, I was going to Calgary. I was going to Calgary the next day, so it was about like 1 o'clock in the morning. I called Cupid and said, yo, what up? Yeah, nothing, I'm going to Calgary, son. This money, what you doing? He said, oh man, I wake up in a little bit and go to work. I was like, man, fuck work. He's like, what you mean, what am I gonna do? I was like, yo, fuck work, right? He's like, man, he used to get upset, like, man, whatever, Sham. So I was like, yo, you coming to Calgary. Whatever he said about work, just like, cringed. I was like, yo, you coming to Calgary? He was like, yo, I got work in the morning. I was like, bro, you coming to Calgary? He was like, how I didn't get to Calgary, bro? You're leaving in the morning, first of all. I was like, what's your date of birth again? What's your email? Because I can never remember that. Okay, here it is. Check your email. And he's like, wow, really, bro? Like, yeah, call in sick. Blame it on Bubba. So yeah, we got to Calgary and the thing go, we get there, a good thing you don't need a work permit to go as an entertainer. So I got through. Kupid now coming on a last minute ticket and looking kind of different. Got kind of pulled to the side or in our room. I never seen that room before. So his first experience with some people from Calgary was not that smooth, but forgot about that. We got out the airport, everyone was there.
So we get there, and a lot of people don't know, like, in crossover, I was the one pretty much managing the group per se. And that wasn't my title, but like any important documents, any important information, anything money wise was pretty much come to me so I could distribute to everybody else, or hey, hold on to this because we know you're not going to lose it type stuff. I was the one that was responsible, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that might be the wrong word, but pretty much I was doing management stuff that I wasn't even realizing in the long run. So when I get to Calgary and I go straight into like management mode, because I know I'm not there to be Kupid or anything like that, even though that's my name, but like I wasn't like, oh, I'm an artist walking around like that or anything. And I started helping him out with Bubba, and which I already knew Bubba from back in the day, so it wasn't like I just met Bubba. I was talking to Shane and Rusty G, I knew from back in the day too, so it wasn't like they all was like, this is Kupid, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knew me because of the, crossover days. But I went straight into, management booking mode, and I was just running around making sure everything, this is what you do behind the stage, you run around making sure everybody's good, in the hotel or talking to the promoter, just making sure both sides of the party. That's literally what booking agents are. Both sides of the parties are happy. The artist is happy, extremely happy, and the promoter is extremely happy. So you build that relationship and you work again with each other.
So Kupid got on the road and he saw everything, and the money came, and he was like, that's all I gotta do? I mean, it's not that easy, but the hard work has pretty much been done. Now you're gonna have to do a lot of hard work if you want to get yourself to that point where you don't have to rely on nobody. But right now, you got what it takes. And I believe he was like, yeah, bro. The gig was, I booked Bubba and Teddy on that gig. And I also brought Rusty G, who's a good friend of mine from Bermuda, that, we've been working with each other before, just like Bubba. And Teddy, well, I was already touring when I met Teddy, but, basically my relationship with all of these people was started when nothing was going on for them, and in some cases myself. So it was a nice trip to kind of be in that part of the world and witness the response of all the work we've done. And I kind of just use it as a perfect opportunity to show Kupid and Shane, it's a big world out there. So, we went, we out there, we go to sound check. Bubba didn't want to go to sound check, but Kupid's a rapper. So Kupid stepped in, check 1 3, 1 3, no 2, check, mic check everything. Was very professional. Was a very big help in regards to that. And the artist loved it because he didn't have to go. He's put his foot up in the hotel and sleep.
This is in Calgary, Calgary, Soka. And I went out there, and I think at that point I haven't been in carnival vibe or any carnival atmosphere at that time. Maybe for a good 5 years I was doing straight hip hop, so like I wasn't going to carnival or anything like that, even though I probably could have went to any carnival. I just didn't go or whatever. So I'm sitting there and I'm just vibing out, and these people are partying. I'm just like, yo, they got much vibes up here. And I didn't know anything about Calgary at all. A lick. I think it was in Cool Runnings, if I'm not mistaken, and when they got off the airport and they realized how flipping cold it was, it said Calgary on there. If I can get a clip of that, I'll probably put it on there. And it literally is one of the coldest places in the world. It's not by Toronto, it is west of Toronto. So like corner almost of the world, of the United States, North America I should say. And literally meet the promoter, we do interviews and all that good stuff. And when after that, everybody was just like, yo, Cupid helped out a lot. I was telling Shem that, and we ended up going to LA, just chilling. Was on Venice Beach, just relaxing and contemplating life and stuff like that. Like, hey, riddimstream's gonna take over next year and da 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 da. And then I believe when I got back home, he either ended up calling me or I called him, and he was just like, so you ready to do this? It was almost like he was testing me, like, let's see how he works out in this atmosphere. And I guess I passed the test, and I was like, yeah, man, let's just do it.
So after that, we went to California. We decided not to go straight home. We decided to go to LA. We went to LA. I took them to Santa Monica, on the pier, Hollywood, the Roosevelt Hotel. So to me, I mean, he's always been a hustler, ambitious, a go-getter, like a follow-through. Like, I'll have ideas for days. I could give you 20 ideas right now. And, maybe do one. But if I have 20 ideas, now, Cupid can get maybe 5 of them done and make money for the rest of his life, following through some of my bad ideas and using my network to execute them. It just made sense to me. And he also gets the opportunity to pursue his rapping career. And, he meets people, and everybody he meets, he can expose to his music. It's not like he sounds bad. Why not? It makes sense. In a realm, it doesn't make sense, but it kind of makes more sense to be in this game, working in the game, and then pushing yourself in the game, as opposed to, pages for some random company where you could be freaking selling artists. 2000, and I don't give too much secrets, but he helped me close a lot of deals, and he closed a lot of deals himself. Freezy built a great connection with Cupid. ZB and Freezy and True That, they trusted Cupid and myself. And man, I don't think I could have got Freezy all those shows that Cupid got him. I had shows, but I had a lot of stuff going on. It was just rolling. He was like, yo, I got an artist, gigs. I was like, damn, New Orleans? I ain't never been to that one. I was like, yo, I never been to New Orleans for a show. I drove by one time on my way from Texas to Miami and got food at some gas station place that they said go to, and then I left. That's it. I never got a show in New Orleans. I don't even know how he did that.
So we end up linking it together, and end up being part of Rhythm Stream 3 years strong. Started working with Freezy close, and they support me with my hip hop, and I support them with any project they put out. But yeah, that's a little bit. Again, Rhythm Stream, which is also a marketing and email blast, talent management, and booking agency. Just little people trying to do big things. But yeah, that is an episode of how I kind of became a booking agent. It was kind of just thrown in my lap. And still doing it, still kicking, doing it strong. Again, it's your boy Cupid, aka Q, and you already know this is Unspoken, how I became a booking agent.